Welcome to the show. I'm Sherri Horner, your host at Health Fitness Broadcast, bringing you the latest health issues and the hottest fitness topics. My guest today is Pete Bazzel. He is the co-owner, along with Tammy Peterson, of the American Academy of Health and Fitness, providers of continuing education for trainers specializing in youth fitness and senior fitness. Pete, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Sherri.
It's so good to have you on. Lots of things. So you guys started this business. What year was it? Because I had the opportunity to interview Tammy in 2010.
It goes back to 2006, the beginning of 2006, so we've been doing it over a little over 8 years.
Okay. And you're not new to the industry because you do have a lot of experience in the fitness industry with Town Sports. For
Correct.
many years. You were there. Now you're in Virginia now, near
Yes,
DC,
correct.
and that's where you were affiliated with Town Sports in that
Right.
area.
Yes, I had the opportunity to grow this region for Town Sports International. Spent a little over 11 years with Town Sports, a great company, and certainly enjoyed it very much. And grew it from 5 to 17 clubs, and then at that point felt it was time to try something new. And so Tammy and I became partners in the American Academy of Health and Fitness, and we've been doing that, as I mentioned, for over 8 years.
Mhm. You offer, and this is the a great interview for any trainers thinking about working with those specialty groups, either youth or seniors. And your program, which I've read this entire book. This is the book for senior fitness that Tammy actually wrote. Tammy
Correct.
wrote this
She
book,
wrote that.
and this manual is really great because she leaves nothing unsaid. Everything's in there, plus a lot of resources for other organizations. So I thought that was really good because it's not just about the American Academy of Health and Fitness, but she refers you to other websites and other companies within the industry to get even more information and resources from. So this is really good. This is really
Great.
good.
Thank you very much. And certainly that's our objective. Even looking at our website address, it's American Academy of Health and Fitness. Our acronym is AAHF, and it's AAHF.info.com, info underscored, because that's what we want to do, is provide professional information, help and assist in the professional development of certified personal trainers and athletic trainers.
Um, what about if you can explain to everyone how a trainer would go about getting the information? Of course, going to the website, there's lots of information there, but take us through the process of a trainer wanting to specialize. We'll start with senior fitness and what the process is to get educated, get the continuing education.
What we do is we, as you mentioned, provide continuing education for the certified trainer, and in doing so, we have gone to virtually all the nationally recognized organizations, certification organizations, and sought approval and continuing education credits and continuing education units from those organizations. And in doing so, we then have the program that we developed. It's approved, and that's our credibility, because the organizations are certainly very, very credible that we go to for approval. And what a trainer does, if a trainer finds that he or she is interested in focusing on older adults, in the case of our senior fit program, it's mid-40s and up, baby boomers and up. And what they would do is, as you mentioned, go to the website, and then the process is it's a home study program. And so what they do is order that, and it's sent to them through the post office system. And upon receipt, then they study, and they then take an exam going back to our website, and it's on their timeline. In other words, there's no period of time that you have to have studied and taken an exam. And then also, once you take an exam, what we want to do is make sure that it's very user-friendly, and we believe it is. And to the point also, if one should, on occasion, we have somebody who needs to retest, and in that case, then it's the same procedure, just going back to our website, using the same user ID and password, and then retesting. There's no fee, there's no timeline in that respect as far as retesting as well. So again, what we want to do is accommodate the learning process as far as the trainer, and not test taking ability, but rather that they've grasped the body of knowledge or the content of that particular course. And so that's what we do with all our courses, is the same procedure.
You mentioned being user friendly. You and your partner Tammy Peterson are also very approachable. So if someone were to get need some extra information or any questions, you guys are open to that too. You're not unapproachable.
Certainly, and we really pride ourselves in that, and I think a lot of organizations take the same pride in the respect that we're here to serve the customer and the trainer, and in doing so, we'll take whatever time necessary to ensure that that person is totally satisfied. And whatever time it takes, whatever it takes, there's no question about it, that's what we'll do.
I want to talk about youth fitness a little bit, and then later I want to talk about your online magazine, which everyone loves. Um,
Sure.
so the trainer that wants to specialize in either or, do you suggest both? Of course, you have to have one niche as a trainer. That's how you're going to succeed. You can't train everyone from A to Z. Um, but of course, senior fitness is so much different from youth fitness. Um, what would you suggest if someone says, well, I do want to work with kids and I want to work with older adults? Would you have any suggestion for them?
In that case, the suggestion is whatever you choose, make sure that that's what you truly love and want to do, that you really enjoy working with youth, or you really truly work with older adults and enjoy doing that, or both, and that's certainly not out of the question. It's obviously then you have a broader span of knowledge as far as from youth to older adults. But certainly that's quite acceptable. But I think really the criterion is that you really want to do that, that you just enjoy working with that particular population.
Okay, so let's go on to youth fitness now. I haven't had the opportunity to read the manual on the youth fitness, the junior fit, but of course I did do the senior fit. So tell us about the junior fit training program.
What we've done with Junior Fit, and it's unique in the respect that it has three textbooks, actually, three books. And one focuses on the musculoskeletal system, developing it, strength training. And then additionally, we have another one that focuses on performance and athletic performance, and a third that focuses on nutrition. And so those three address those topics, and it's a complete package. And we look at age range 7 to 18, obviously can be a little bit outside either direction, but at the same time, that age range from children through adolescence up through 18. And it's the same procedure as far as going online and purchasing the program and the testing procedure. And again, we're very supportive if there's any questions or concerns.
Now, I had the opportunity to interview Wayne Westcott, who I have to say was one of my
Uh-huh.
favorite top 5 interviews ever. What a great guy. And I've heard so
He
many other
is.
great things about him from other people. And anytime his name comes up, it's nothing but compliments and great things said about
Exactly.
him. So he did help contribute a little bit with some of the programs you've done in the past at conferences, but
What he's done is he's been gracious enough to be a presenter for us, and when we've gone and done conferences, or when we've gone to YMCA's or organizations and giving workshops, he has been one of the primary presenters for both youth and older adults. And we may do a workshop with focusing on seniors or older adults, and or we may do a workshop on youth, or a combination of both. And he's been very instrumental in that as far as presentations.
hmm full of knowledge he is. I later I want to talk about your magazine, but um, your passion for the fitness industry, and we mentioned your time with Town Sports, and now with the American Academy of Health and Fitness. So what about you've been through a lot of not only fitness discipline, but discipline, being a retired colonel from the military. So
Mhm.
there's a lot of discipline that's instilled in you, and that probably carried out through your fitness career with Town Sports and now with the Academy.
Right. It
Do you?
has built it has built on one career to the next, so to speak, and certainly in the fitness aspect of the military, and enjoyed that significantly. And then as well, as far as then with Town Sports International and the corporate world, and enjoyed that. And then certainly now looking at being an education provider. So one's built on the next, and it's been very enjoyable. Really have liked it quite a bit.
I just
Oh,
think it's unique how individuals' careers, they just keep going along the same course, so to speak. Um, so let's talk about your magazine, The Gamut. Now, it's an online magazine, and so I want to encourage everyone to go to your website, which is AAHF.info, right?
correct. Uh-huh.
And it's free. You don't have to sign up or have any type of membership. And um, the all the writers are internationally known fitness and wellness experts. Um, so I want to encourage everyone to do that. But I want to talk about the this guy we were just talking about, Wayne Westcott,
Wayne, Wayne.
and
He's a regular contributor to the electronic journal.
I have been, and like I said, he was one of my favorite interviews, and he had so much information um, about that really motivated a lot of people to go into youth fitness and senior fitness. But so I want to encourage everyone to go there. But a couple other writers that I had a chance to interview were really good too. Kirsten Jensen
Oh,
from
Karsten?
Canada, yeah,
Right.
strength training coach and specialist, and Bethany Diamond had a
Mhm.
great story, and that's what I really love to interview the professionals to hear find out the person behind the professional, because so many people just know the experts as their specialty. They're
Mhm.
a presenter in this area or that area, but never get to hear their story, like yours, how you evolved and ended up in the fitness industry, or the story that really made an impact. And she has a great story also. And then of course, Karsten, we share a love of Muhammad Ali, so
Uh-huh.
we had that. So what is for the future for the academy? You have the youth fitness and senior fitness, and do you see any other specialties coming in? Well, you mentioned the organizations that you provide the continuing education where trainers can get credit for. Can you mention a few of those? Because there's quite a few you said.
Well, there, and I almost I could probably do it alphabetically, but not to slight anyone, but certainly ACE is at the top of the list alphabetically, and as well as being a superb organization, NASM, NSCA. We have WITS, we have NITA, we have NESTA, and it can go on and on and on. 15, 16 organizations are the ones we work with as far as directly seeking the continuing education credits or units.
So if any trainers are out there and you're thinking, I may want to check this out, definitely you're going to get credit, and that helps to help renew your certifications.
Right, exactly. And certainly if any trainer has multiple certifications in that course, will be of utility as far as renewing whatever number of certifications the trainer has.
Mhm, exactly. Um, now, would you happen to have any tips for trainers? I mentioned in the beginning, if somebody's thinking about going to, and I keep saying this because of the senior fitness, youth fitness, um, if anyone they're watching and they're thinking, I've always thought maybe I should go into specialized working with older adults, but I'm not sure. Do you have any tips for them, or the other way with the youth fitness that could help them? Like, do you have any suggestions or tips?
Well, certainly, again, going back to it, commented that you really you must really like working with that population, whether it be youth, older adults, whether it be individuals with disabilities, whatever, that you really enjoy just being with those people and helping them. And in that case, what I would also do is certainly experience it from a perspective of a trainer and study in that area, initially read, become more educated, and see if this truly is what you want to do as far as learning more and more about being professional and achieving results, training that given population. And what we do as far as our company is we do focus on, again, there is junior fit, there is senior fit, but then also different special populations, those with chronic diseases and disabilities. Our most recent course is on back stability, and we know the number of people out there that do have back problems. And so this is what we do. We seek out those textbooks that are in existence now, and then we take a look at what we want to do as far as developing a course utilizing those textbooks. And again, that's the most recent one, is the back stability course.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Any other tips?
It's interesting, and with a trainer, and you have to just like the train. And I always mentioned when asked is that the best trainer or trainers that I've seen are, they just know how to relate to people. People then feel good as far as working out, and the exceptional trainer, and this is the top trainers, can walk diagonally across the gym, having never been in that gym before, and by the time they're on the other side, will have a client.
Mm-hmm.
They're that good because what they do is they exude confidence, they exude their expertise, they also exude their care for people, and that is the ideal trainer in that respect, that you've developed all those characteristics, skills, and abilities, and then certainly you have to have that expertise. So when you choose a niche, then that's what to do: become more educated and focus on that particular population.
Right. You can never have too much education. I want to encourage everyone to give it a try. Don't be afraid to branch out. I had an opportunity to work with seniors, and I didn't think that was my passion, but it was. And yeah, for a long time, I had the opportunity to do a missions type project for many years with seniors. And but I would have never thought that was my passion until I sort of got into it. So I want to encourage other trainers to branch out, but check out the website, because there's so much there that could answer a lot of questions for them, or they could contact you through the website.
Certainly. And you'd mentioned, as far as the website in the electronic journal that we have entitled The Gamut, is that what we do is with authors is we have anywhere from 5, 6, we've had up to 9 articles in a given edition of the e-journal. And what it is no ads, and in that respect, in other words, you don't have to negotiate, hurdle, even infomercials. They're all taboo. And so what we do is we have the authors will write, and the articles are normally 900 to 1,200 words in length, and there may be some photos that go with them, and 2 pages, and it's sort of a blending of the say the Harvard Business Review and then the Reader's Digest. So a short read that you can walk away with some nuggets and apply immediately and to your profession as a trainer. And so we do that, and then the authors that we have, as you've mentioned, we have a lot of the icons in the industry, and so we're very pleased with that, who are contributing to it. But as well, we'll also we look at up-and-comers, and in that case, those people who really have proven themselves and continue to do so, and we'll also have them write for us. So it's a blend then of certainly those experienced, those well-established, and then those up-and-coming within the industry.
Some great information, and like you said, there's no advertising, so they're not trying to sell you anything. They're just providing some really great information, and like you said, from the top in the industry, a lot of them are.
Right, and we do provide their contact information, so when somebody reads an article and wants to find out more information, all the authors are quite willing to talk with that individual and then go deeper into depth as far as that particular topic.
So I want to encourage everyone to go to the website, and this is what it looks like. There's the magazine, The Gamut. So if you just click on there, you can just read all the articles. And it comes out every month. So there's a e-newsletter list on your website, right, where people could sign up for, so they get an announcement that when the new one comes out.
Right. There's no, it's in the respect that the subscription is you sign up for it, but you don't have to become a member. You don't pay anything to
Right.
be a member. It's not a membership. What it is, it's a subscription to, I guess that's most specifically, it's a subscription to the e-journal, and we email it out. We have emailed it on a monthly basis. What we're doing is right now we've gone to every other month. So it's sort of going to vary in that respect. We also have a newsletter that comes out that has several current articles, and so we're doing that as well now. So it's a combination of both.
Okay, nice, nice. Okay, well, I want to thank you for joining us and
Well,
tell
welcome.
everyone if you're a trainer, there will be a link below if you want more information. Tammy and Pete's website will be in the description. So if you like this information today, please share it with a friend and like this video, and we will catch you next time. Thanks again, Pete.
You're most welcome, and thank you very much, Sherri.
Thanks.